Hi, it's Nessie1919 here, and here's what not to do at a concert. I was recently at one with my sister-in-law, and yeah, it was One Direction. I was looking forward to seeing it. It was like a birthday present from my parents, and yeah, there was just a couple of things that I think could have been improved, but yeah, so that's just me. If people are going to comment things about you shouldn't have gone to One Direction, you're just wasting your money, please don't. And even if you do, I don't give a shit. So, yeah, let's continue. The intro's on the screen. So, anyone who has been to a concert already will know that there's the big like TV screens. And if the band logo comes up or the band name comes up, don't scream and yell, because it doesn't always mean that they're actually coming on. And normally, they don't come on first. They've got their intro band. So, yeah. Number 2, appropriate yelling and screaming. Only scream and yell at appropriate times. Like, don't scream in the middle of a song. I was very high up, so I didn't get to see the band very well. And this girl that was sitting next to my sister-in-law, so it went the girl, my sister-in-law, and then me, so I didn't really get as much of the, I guess you could say, pain treatment as my sister-in-law did. But she was screaming in the middle of the song, and that really pissed me off because I wanted to hear the songs because I couldn't see the band that well. If I was in a range where I could have seen the band really, really well, I wouldn't have given a shit. I was probably too busy looking at Harry. See, I can't even think straight when I'm thinking about Harry Styles, yeah. Is it Harry Styles? Yep, see, I've lost every train of thought. Number 3, don't injure someone. Don't hit someone or yell in their ear. My sister-in-law got hit by one of those glow stick things, and I got like kind of elbowed in the arm, and yes, we got a lot of screaming in our ears. I suggest, if you still want to hear the songs but not have to put up with so much yelling, I would probably get earplugs. Yep, if you want to hear the song, yeah, because it won't drown it out completely, trust me. Although I didn't get them, we saw one of my friends at the concert, and her mum was with her, and afterwards we saw them and they said, because they had the ear plug things, they're like, don't worry, you can still hear the screaming, so doesn't matter if you do or don't have them. Yeah, the type of scream you do. Don't do a murderous scream. We heard someone screaming and it sounded as if they were being murdered. It was actually like, what the fuck has happened here? What the hell? So, yeah, when you're screaming, like, try not to make it so people think, oh my god, am I going to die? Stuff like that. Be aware of your surroundings. Be considerate of other people around you, especially if you're up the top, because, like, everyone wants to see, so, yeah, that's another big thing. If people, like, stand in front of you or kind of get their head in your viewing range, try and move your head around so you can see it, around that person's head. Don't try to, like, do something that could also be painful to the people behind you. If you get dropped off, be careful afterwards and before as well. Afterwards, there's a lot of people coming to pick people up, so yeah, when we had to cross a road, it was almost impossible. It was very close to death, trust me. And also before and afterwards, you hear about the pickpockets, and they're there because, hello, there's a big group. Of course, they're going to have money on them because there's people going into the show who want their programs, their memorabilia. I hope I pronounced that correctly, and other things. So yeah, although there is police there, the pickpockets will still be there and try to get your stuff. So hang on to your bags really tightly. And yeah, no need to. Um, don't yell every 5 seconds. First of all, you'll waste your voice, and second of all, you'll like be yelling every 5 seconds for nothing. And also, if you don't yell every 5 seconds, you're reducing the yelling, which means your ears won't be as ringing as they could be if you were yelling as well. My ears, they were ringing for about 3-4 days. So, you'll thank me for this one. Don't waste your voice. Simple as that. Don't scream every 5 seconds because you're just going to waste your voice. And then for the next week and a half, you'll be trying to get over not being able to speak, if you get what I mean. And make noise at the end of the song, or if the band asks you to sing along, go for it then. But yeah, if it's in the middle or not, like as I said, appropriate time, don't waste your voice. Go for your life. Scream and yell really loud if the band asks you to make some noise or something like that. So yeah, that I say go for your life, the band's asking you to, and yeah, that way you won't get a sore voice. Do things at the right time and right place. Make sure you're doing things at the right time, so I don't know, maybe not screaming in the middle of a song. If you can't tell, I'm really pissed off about that girl screaming in the middle of the song. It was one of my favourites. So yeah, that's why I keep referring to it so much. And then one of my favourite quotes, sayings, whatever you want to call it, is right time, right place. If you think about it, you'll understand my point about what I'm trying to get across. Do things at the right time and the right place, and everyone will be happy, especially the people around you. And most importantly, have fun. Just have fun. Be grateful that you're there. A lot of people who wanted to see that band properly couldn't get tickets, so if there's someone you know that didn't get to see the band, make sure you rub it in as much as possible. That's having even more fun. And if you follow this guide, everyone should have a good time. Not just you, but the people around you. So yeah, that's pretty important. I hope that I have helped you with some of your dilemmas, like, oh, I don't know, what not to do at a concert. I know that if I had had access to something like this, I would have been a lot happier. And I would have known that I was not just the only person thinking, it's not fair, someone's screaming in the middle of the song. Okay, maybe I've mentioned that way too much now, but you get my point. I hope you've enjoyed it. Nessie1919